I haven't recorded so far. All right, never mind. So this is the first movement, the principal movement in Tai Chi Chuan. The second movement is roll off. Roll off meaning that if something is coming to you, you try to move it to the side. Roll off, roll off. All right. So the leg movements are still the same. It's still 1, 2, 3. But what we do is we raise both of our hands together when we do this one, raise it, raise this one. If I'm going to go forward with my left leg, then my left hand is at my face level, and my left hand will be at my elbows level. So I raise my hand, 1, 2, 3, and then turn, 4. All right. So instead of turning to the front, we turn to diagonal direction. So 1, raise both hands, palms facing inward. 2, 3, 4. Just roll off. Just swing it downwards. That's it. If I do it on the other side, it's still the same. 1, this time, right hand at my face level, left hand at the elbows level. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Okay? This way. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All this without any force. Don't show it in that way because this is just for healthcare and wellness. So if you are sweating a bit, that is normal. So it's good. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is roll off. And the following, the third one, the third principal movement is what we call pressing. Pressing, what we want to have is both hands come together, right? If I want to go forward with my left leg, so my left hand will be in front. The back of the hand is facing outward, facing to the front, and then the other hand just come over, put both hands, both palms together, arm join, and then extend our arm. Extend our arms in this way. That's it. So put it up, palms joined, and then press. This is what we call pressing. The other side is I have my right hand up, facing forward with my hand back, and then both palms joined here, at this part, joint together, and then extend both arms. That is pressing. So, depending on whether I want to have my right leg going forward or left leg going forward, then I have my left hand in front or my right hand in front. Okay? So now, I start with my left leg going forward. So what I do is go down one, raise the hand, left hand, because I'm going to forward with my left leg. Then raise my right hand, palms joint, to forward the leg. And then when I go forward, I press and go forward. So it's in this way. Go down, raise my left arm. Here, go forward, press. All right, and the waist is slightly turned to the front. So it's not doing this, but slightly turned to the front. Go down, raise. Here, go forward, and slightly turn, so that you can extend this hand. Okay, so it's in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 are continuous movement. Okay, just turn, twist a little bit our waist, and then come back to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is pressing. Press something. So press. And the fourth movement is what we call an. It's simply pushing. So push, what we do is we bring this up to the chest level, and then with the movement forward, when we transfer the weight, we push out. So when we push out, you can see here, my elbows remain bent. I'm not pushing in this way, but remain bent. And the hand is at the level of my face and my shoulder, in between. All right. So just pushing in this way, not extend totally, but in this way. And you can see also that the hand and the forearm remain in a straight line. Depending on which school of the Tai Chi Chuan, since Tai Chi Chuan there are so many schools, sometimes they might want to have this type of hands, but since we are just for health, we don't have to go into too detail for the application of martial art. So what we want is to get our tendons and our body move in a relaxed way. All right. So relaxation is important by doing this movement. So we are pushing forward in this way. So the other point is, when you do this, you imagine that there is a circle in front of you. So your hand is just following, facing the circle, coming down, up, go forward, and come down, go forward. So this is the circle. You imagine that there is a circle that turn. Use your hand to turn, go back and forward, come down, and go forward. All right. So we do the movement. Start from here. One, when we sit down, we put our hands up. Okay. Two, three, when we transfer the weight forward, we push forward. Three, stop here, and come back. One, two, three. I'm not mentioning a four anymore because at the end of three, you just turn a little bit your waist, but don't turn too much until you twist your leg. All right, it's a natural turn so that you are facing forward. Okay, once again. One, two, three. Come back. One, two, three. From the side. One, two, three. Come back. One, two, three. Come back. One, two, three. Come back. One, two, three. All right. So these are four basic and principal movements in Tai Chi Chuan. And then there are the other four. We will continue later. So now let's repeat from the beginning these four principal movements. The first one, ward off, and we do it. Get ready, everybody. One, two, three, four. Come back. One, two, three, four. Hello. We continue. Sorry for that interruption. One, two, three, four. Turn your body. Come back. One, two, three, four. Back. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. All right. Ward off. And roll off. One, two, three, four. Let go. Come back. One, two, three, four. Come back. One, two, three, four. Back. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. This is roll off, Lü, Chinese. Then pressing, press, Ji. Ready? One, two, three, turn a little bit. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Please pay attention here that both of your elbows are pointing downwards, not in this way. If you are in this way, then your shoulders are tense again. So just relax your shoulders so that your elbows can point downward. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then the fourth one, push and 1, 2, 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3.
One more.
Back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. All right. I hope that you can take it. You may put your comments in chat, so that I know whether if I have gone through too quickly, or it's just good enough, or it's too slow, so that I can try to adjust the speed of the teaching for the next session. So we are going to try to combine all these 4 movements into one single continuous movement now. All right. So what I can show you is we do the first one, ward off, by going either to the left or to the right. Let's say I'm going to the left. All right. I do 1, 2, 3, 4. But this time, when we want to combine all, we raise our other hands, pointing to the forearm, between our hand and the forearm at the wrist level. Okay, here, pointing only to this direction. So what we do is raise up, and the other hand just follow and turn in this way. Okay, so to combine all this together, what we do is you ward off, and then we open up the hands, turn it, and we do a roll over, and then come back with pressing, and then we separate the hands, come down and push. So all 4, ward off, roll out, come back, press, and separate, push at the same time. So let's try it slowly. Okay. To start with, we just put ourselves into the position that we want. It's easier. Okay. Then in this position, let's say we start with ward off here, and then once you are here in this position, what you do is turn your body to the front, and this front hand turn over, turn the palm facing upward, and the other hand, the other palm facing downward. So the distance between these two hands is just one forearm's distance. Means this hand is at your elbows level. Then once it's like that, we turn both of the hands so that this forehand, the palm is turning into facing downward, and the other hand, the palm is facing upward. Then we move our weight backward, and do the roll off, and then come back just like doing a circle over here. Okay? Turn both hands, and go backward. Make a circle, come up, arms joint, then turn our body, press, okay, then separate both hands and do the circle. Come back and push. All right, you see, what I'm doing is I go forward and backward by bending more or less the knee. So if I bend more my right knee, then the weight is going backward. I'm here. If I bend more my right knee, then the weight is going to my front leg, my left leg. Okay, so just by bending the knees alternatively, then we shift our weight forward or backward. So let's do that again. We start by ward off this way, and then turn our body. The hands go to the diagonal direction. Left palm facing up, right palm facing down. And now turn the palms so that left palm is facing down now, and left palm is facing up. Okay, then bend your right knee so that the weight is going backward. By doing this at the same time, you roll off. Your hand, just swing it so that it come back following a circle. Both hands, okay? Arm up, and when your forehand reach in front of your chest, it stops there, and then the other palm just join it. Then you turn your waist so that you are facing forward, and press forward, and separate both hands. Both palms are facing forward and downward here, and then come back, push. Again, ward off, turn your waist, left palm facing upward, right palm facing downward. Turn both palms, transfer the weight to the back, and then roll off. Palms joint, turn your waist, press, separate your hands, push, follow the circle, and the weight going backward, and then come forward. Okay, again, ward off, turn your waist, turn your hands, roll off, arms join, turn your waist, press forward, separate your hands, push. Okay, and if we want to do the right side, so what we do is the same, ward off, turn the waist, so that now I have my right palm facing up, left palm facing down, and then turn both of them, sit backward, go off, come up. When this hand reach my chest level, I stop there, and then the other palm joins this arm. Turn my wrist and press forward. Separate my hands. Sit backward and hands come back, and then press push. Okay. Here, turn our hands, go off, palm joint, press, separate both hands, and then come back and push. Again, one off, turn the hands, go off, arms joint, press forward, separate the hands, and go backward and go forward, push. So I think we stop here for this time. If you have any questions, you can prepare it or you can put in the chat. And if you want to do it now, you may on your mic and then tell me now if I can briefly answer your questions. Anyone? Any questions? Any questions? If you don't have any questions, you can give your comments in the chat as well. Okay. Hello. Yes. I hear someone is talking. All right. So no question. Or is that possible to share recordings so that we can follow step by step? Yes, of course. But unluckily, just now at the beginning, I didn't start. I didn't start the recording. But what I can do is from halfway on, when I started the recording, then I can share that part with you. I will share the link. How can I share the link? Maybe next time, then I will share the chat next week. Yes, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Then, but you still have to find the link, right? So I will upload it to YouTube and then get the link, share with you next time in the chat. Or if you have any or else what you can do also is send a message, send an email to my email address as you see on the poster, omt@usm.my. Then I can forward you the link. Okay, so if no questions anymore, I thank you for participating in this session, and I hope that you will come back next week, next Tuesday at the same time. Then slowly we will go ahead. I hope that all of us can keep a healthy life, and of course, the wellness is important to all of us. I hope that we can have a good life, of course. So So let's see how we go on with it. All right. So up to this stage, thank you everybody. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.